baby, let me tell you something. This Diddy trial, this Diddy trial is crazy. I can't even do an intro because I just don't. I can't because it's so much going on with this Diddy trial. It is only day 11, y'all. I know I didn't give y'all a full recap of what the other day, which is day 10. I had a whole lot going on, but I think I'm gonna go live tonight and really get into some things because it's weird. The whole trial is weird. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button as you come in. I'm just doing a short live because I didn't do nothing yesterday. I didn't do a reel. I only did one reel yesterday about the Diddy trial. This Diddy trial, for him to even try to move for a mistrial is crazy. Evidence is missing. It's all type of things going on. I don't think Gina is going to testify. I don't think she's coming to. I don't think they subpoenaed her. I think because here's the thing about Gina. Gina is the one that did the interview with Tasha K, right? If Gina comes in and testifies, and they already looked at Tasha K's interview, shout out to Tasha K, and she says something wrong on that stand, it's not going to be a good look. I think she's still underneath the Diddy thumb. What else I want to update y'all about? Shout out to Cassie. Cassie had a baby boy. Yes, she did. I think she had a baby boy or whatever, which is good because now people were saying they wanted to see if Cassie was gonna come back on the stand. Cassie is done. Y'all don't send Cassie until early labor child. And she like, you won't get me back on the stand. But this Diddy trial, my hair is all over the place. That's because I just came from outside. That's the only reason why I got it out right now. But it smells so good. It smells so good. It's a lot, but it smells so good. But yeah, Diddy. See how it's in my eye, and y'all wonder why I wear the bonnet because it be everywhere. Like it's everywhere. It's a lot of hair, but um, it's just a lot going on. I just want to come and tell y'all little tidbits. It's evidence missing. It's evidence missing. Hey. Everybody is talking about baby oil, baby oil. Johnson and Johnson stock should be up. Here's the thing about the whole Johnson and Johnson, and this is what I feel. Johnson and Johnson is the same one that put out that powder they be giving out the seed. hmm And I feel like they shouldn't even be in business. But now you know you got Diddy with the baby oil. You understand? Hey everybody. So yes or no what? Did I see your baby oil? It's all over the place. This Diddy trial is all over the place, y'all. I just came on here because I didn't give y'all an update. I gotta go back and look through all the like transcripts and everything from Miss Clark's um transcripts from yesterday because I was all over the place transporting cups everywhere. It was a busy day for me yesterday, and plus it was my brother's birthday. So it was like I was all over the place. Even when I tried to give y'all a reel, it was just not reeling. It just wasn't doing it. But you know what? Y'all really need to stop in these comments. Y'all trolls just need to stop. But can y'all please, when y'all troll, right? When y'all be trolling, I like it. Can you please hit like, share, and subscribe? Why y'all trolling? Can we please hit the like, share, subscribe? But I do not look like Lizzo. I just don't see it. Lizzo, no. Thank you. I don't know what that message was that you whoever wrote that, but it wasn't right, so that's why they didn't even put it on my screen. Where am I from? My family is from St. Croix, but I'm in the Bronx. I'm in New York. So I was born in New York, which I go back to my native country at least once a year, which is St. Croix. Got family in St. Kitts, all over there. So yeah. And when I talk fast, you can hear it. It comes out. I have a native New York tongue, but if I start talking fast, you can hear the West Indian come out of me. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday, people. And the Diddy trial is Diddy. It's all over the place. For Diddy to even think he's getting a mistrial is crazy. You are missing evidence. They already talking about it might be a mole in the police department in LA. It's all over the place. And I believe it is a mole because think about all the incidences that should have, where the cops should have been called. Just like they saying about the evidence with the fire with Kid Cudi's car. Something is wrong with that piece of evidence. That been tampered with. Is this like you have a mole somewhere in that police department in LA? And they already said it. Now, word on the street is, I don't mean to gossip, but you ain't hear this from me, but you did. They are trying to say it is a mole in the jury. Mm. They trying to say somebody is over there telling in the jury, child. But I don't want to talk about it, but you ain't hear from me. That's what they saying. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a mole on that jury. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yes, I'm home working on cups and orders and cups. That's why I said I only wanted to come live. I'm not even finished this wine tumbler yet. But I've been working on orders, sippy cups, all type of sippy cups. I'm home working and I'm getting the lowdown from the court because yes, I'm in New York, but I can't be at the courthouse. So I got somebody at the courthouse in the courtroom for me. But that courtroom is a hot mess. Diddy's team is all over the place. Um, and it's just erupting every 5 minutes because it's like now that I heard they have somebody on stand right now that just blew Diddy's whole thing out of the water. Diddy's not getting on this trial. And truth be told, I don't even see why this needs to go on until July. I don't see it. And you know who else name keep coming up? Lauren London. Lauren London, what was you out there doing? What was you doing? Because um Whack 100, Lord Jesus, allegedly said that she was one of the girls, that it's no way in the world that you at Diddy house and you're not a part of the freak offs. That's what Whack 100 allegedly said. And I'm saying alleged because I'm covering me, basically. But it's crazy. No, who is that? Unless I know them by like face. Yeah, I don't. Thank you so much. Y'all can place y'all orders if y'all want to. I have a lot of YouTubers ordering. I'm getting ready to do another send off at the post office for cups. I make fanny packs. I make sneakers. I make Crocs. Um, I make a lot of stuff, y'all. I make clutch bags. I make goblets. I make the wine tumblers, the wine glasses, the flutes, the metal flutes, the glass flutes. I make a lot of different stuff. Baby baskets, make baby sneakers, bottles, sippy cups for the babies. My babies got sippy cups. My bigger kids got sippy cups. And in between like 12 to 15, 16, they got their own cups. Everybody got their own cups. Flask to match the cups. I make hats. I gotta do a hat tomorrow. I got a hat order tomorrow. But it's a lot. It's a lot going on with this Diddy trial. But if you would like to place an order from Even Things, you can DM me on Instagram or you can leave it in the comments underneath YouTube. I answer all my comments and I'm always in the comments because y'all don't know. It be juicy in the comment section. It get crazy in the comment section. But yeah, the Diddy trial is not over. They still in court right now. I think they just went back in because it was adjourned and then it's just crazy down there right now. Which I knew today. Well, I knew that this week was gonna be a crazy week because we had the holiday and it's crazy. Pharrell name came up. He was on Star Island. Yeah. Pharrell name has come up. A lot of people's names have came up. Lauren London, I just want to know what you been doing, girl. It's a lot. It's a lot of Diddy news. It's a lot of Diddy news. Diddy did it. Diddy got it. Diddy don't done it. Yeah, he did it. It's like we don't need to take this. We don't need to take this into the 4th of July. We don't need to take this past mid-June. I don't see where if we have new witnesses coming on the stand every day, and this is May 28th. Why do we need to drag this all the way until July? What big evidence does the state got that they feel like they got to drag it all the way until July? Because they don't poke holes all up and through Diddy's little story about the whole Kid Cudi car, about everything. People have testified that Cassie was going through everything she was going through. If we're not going to put Jennifer Lopez on the stand and ask her about the night that the pow pow happened at the club, I don't understand why we need to see Diddy. I'm sorry. If Sean is not coming to the stand, I don't want to talk to him. If Farnsworth Bentley is not coming up on the stand, I don't even want to be a part of it no more. I'm tired of the Diddy news. Diddy did it, Diddy died it, Diddy done it. That's it. Yes, she just had a baby. She had a baby boy. She had a baby boy. They don't send Cassie. Child, the testimony. The testimony don't send Cassie straight to the ER with her baby, honey. So I'm so happy for her. She had a healthy baby. I'm so happy for her. And I believe I think they was going at Cassie, going at Cassie, going at Cassie. I believe they was trying to make her have a baby right there. Go right into labor. Mistrial because she's in labor. Yeah, I bet. But Diddy is doing a lot. Diddy is Diddy bopping. He don't Diddy bop all around the world and back. And if you know what the crazy part about it is, instead of a person stopping doing their crimes, you kept going because you felt like you was untouchable. That's what it is. He felt like he was untouchable. So it was like, I'm just going to keep going because I'm untouchable. No, you're not untouchable. And that's what's the problem with a lot of these men in power in the music game. This is what, notice that we ain't really been getting a lot of good music. Notice that. Notice it. Now y'all got Smokey out here on trial. Like, what Smokey done did? He like 100. What the hell him done did? I'm just tired of people, and I'm tired of people going to court. I blame it on Tasha K. Mm-hmm. Ever since Tasha K went to court with Cardi B, everybody been in court. Everybody. I blame it on Tasha K. Yep. And yep. Yep. And see, they can't treat him like they did Epstein. If they can, they would do it. They would do it. They would get immediately because he know too much. Did he know too much? Did he know everybody's business in the music industry, politicians, all of that? He knows too many people. He knows too many people. It's crazy. He has touched every part. TV, podcasts. He's touched it all. But music? It's crazy. He's been all up and through the music industry, and I feel like a lot of them have corrupted. I really do. I really do. Because here's the thing why I say what I say. You could have been stopped treating Cassie like that, but you didn't see it for Cassie. If he really, really deep down inside felt like Cassie was a star, I don't think he would have treated her like that. Think about it. He don't did how many making the bands. This is how bad it is. I want to go get me a VCR. I want to go get me a VCR. Yeah, I said Aura. And I want to put all my making the band tapes in there. Because I have all the recordings of all the seasons of making the band. Yeah. Even down to the whole day 26. Yeah, I've seen them 50,000 times walk across the bridge for cheesecake. Yeah. It's crazy. It makes me want to go and look at those tapes and look at them through a different eye because it was there. Even down to the way he treated Lorianne. I watched that clip the other day, and I'm like, he yelled so bad at Lorianne on national TV, all because she wouldn't take his crap, all because she didn't want to be disrespected, all because she wasn't gonna let you treat her like anybody else you treated. It's crazy. It's crazy. And where is Lorianne? Y'all worried about Farnsworth Bentley. Where's Lorianne at? Where's Lorianne at? Now, allegedly, Farnsworth Bentley got fired because allegedly, from what I heard, he stole from J Lo or something like that. How you doing? He stole from J Lo. Everybody always keep asking me why I'm wearing a bonnet. This hair is so long. I like long hair. I'm tall. I'm 6'2". 6'2" and thick. So I like a lot of hair. And I'm a hairstylist. So this is why I wear a bonnet. Because it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. And I just came from outside. New York City is cloudy. It's gloomy. They said it's gonna rain. It's the weather is weathering. And it's not as cold and it's not as warm neither. It's like in between. Hoodie season is what I call it. It's hoodie season. I had on a hoodie today and yesterday. But Diddy might even be facing charges if he does go to jail because of the evidence tampering, allegedly. He might have to face charges in LA for we can see who the mole was that was messing with the evidence and all of that. Because he has a mole inside one of those police departments in LA. It's a lot. I want to talk to y'all about so much. That's why I said I'm just gonna come and do a short live. I even want to talk about um housewives of Atlanta. Oh, housewives of Atlanta. I watch it and I just want to shake my TV off the wall. Like, what is going on? Yeah, it's like in the middle. Yeah, because people got to remember, people get a couple of hot days and they just knew that it was summertime. And I'm like, no, it's still springtime. So it's raining. I'm supposed to do an event on Friday and it's going to be outdoors. But I won't be outdoors if in no grass, no wet grass. Not me. Not me and my merchandise. I won't be popping up over there. I'll be popping up at my house. Because, no. And here's the thing. I like to go out there, set up my table early to get my spot. Now, Friday, they said it's not going to be raining early in the morning. But 12 o'clock is going to be raining. So what's the point? So if it's doing that rain, and it's supposed to be raining all the way through this rest of the week in New York City, if it's doing all of that, I'm not going outside. I'm not going to even waste my energy to go out there. Hey, from Canada. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I'm telling you, I really want to go back and watch it through a different type of eye now because being that I have them on VHS tapes, the internet is showing the little clips, but things can be misconstrued and you know they can do whatever they want to do with those clips. I have the originals. I have the originals. I even have The Wire on VHS. The Corner. Who remember The Corner? The Corner was before The Wire. I even have both of those on VHS. All the seasons. The Corner was so good, it got so real, they had to cut the corner off, child. I just jumped on your feet. Hey, jump on it. No, I just wanted to make a little short live. That courtroom is going crazy right now. It really is. But at the end of the day, Diddy keep trying for a mistrial. You keep trying to pull these secret hearings off on the weekends. It's not working. You did that the first time. It's not going to keep happening. The judge is not really feeling it because it's like I told y'all I wanted to be done with this case at a certain time. Y'all trying to drag it, which is his team. But his team is actually moving for the mistrial. And it's like it's not gonna y'all not getting no mistrial. Y'all not getting no mistrial. Not in New York City. This ain't where you get the mistrial at. Sorry. And that judge is not really feeling them. Like y'all doing too much. Y'all dragging certain questions. Y'all just doing too much for that judge. And he's not having it. He's not having it. But like again, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those jurors was tainted. I wouldn't be. Diddy got people out there wearing T-shirts for $20 an hour, y'all. $20 an hour in New York City. I would not be surprised at all if one of them allegedly is on the payroll. I would not be. I wouldn't be surprised. But at the end of the day, we're gonna see what becomes of this Diddy trial, and I'm just gonna be my ears is out there. I'm inside, but my ears is outside downtown. Cause even in like the area, when I be looking at Tisa, oh, and that's another thing. Tisa got into an argument. Tisa tells on YouTube. She's down there too. How she get into an argument yesterday with somebody while she was doing her live? And the guy was mad because Gene Deal was out there yesterday. And Tisa and Gene, he done been on Tisa's channel a couple of times already. So it's like they have a rapport with each other. So Tisa was trying to get an exclusive of, asking him questions and, things of that nature. And one of the bloggers, somebody was like, "Oh, if you do that again and this and this and that," I said, "This is why I couldn't be down there because I be on trial. I be locked up." Now, I remind you, Tisa has security. Tisa has security. Thank God she has security because that man, he keeps arguing with Tisa. He acts like he wants to fight her because she keep getting all the exclusives and all the attention. That's why I said she's doing her big one. All the YouTubers that's doing their big one out there, salute to y'all. Do y'all big one. Get y'all coin. It's never going. It's gonna be a long time before we get a trial like this. People was asking, is this trial better than the OJ trial? Yes, it is. Reason being, we knew OJ didn't do it. That's why the glove didn't fit. He must have quit and he went home. This one right here, this Diddy trial have too many victims, too many instances, too many attempt M's, too many too many moving parts to it. Too many moving parts. And Cassie is the one who jump started this whole thing, but I believe the feds already started in on him. And then I believe people were saying, even down to 50, I heard 50 say it, that Puffy is really going through all of this because of the whole liquor thing. It don't even matter. It has started. It's going on. It's going down. He has did so much for him to be in the black community in music and done so much. If you really really think about it, look at the whole day 26. Look at the whole 112. Look at total. Puffy has had a roster of great talent. He should have never gotten to this point in his life. You had Biggie, you had Mace, you had Mary J. Blige, Little Kim, Total, 112, Vanity Kane, Dirty Money. You should have never been like this. He had so many more artists that I can't even name. He had a slew of artists. You understand what I'm saying? Bad Boy was there, that company. You understand? He grew that company. That's what I do give him credit for when it comes to it. But then when you sit on the back end and you look at the paperwork and you look at what he was doing, Biggie royalties and this and that, and the whole departure of Biggie, then the whole departure of Tupac, even though Tupac wasn't on the label, then the whole you trying to take Suge Knight out. Like you was a businessman, but you was a thug. You wanted to be like you was mobbed up. Like you wanted to be one of them, like crime bosses. He was a crime boss. You was a boss over there, but you was doing crime over here. You can't do both. And he did both. And if you look at the state of music and what it's become now, I would rather listen to all the old hits than listen to the new ones. I can only listen to a handful of new artists that's out here right now. The old hits, the 90s, the 2000s, you can play those straight through and clean your whole house and somebody else's house. And forget that you even doing it. That's how good music was back then. That's when music was music. Y'all can sit up there and say what y'all want about the whole R. Kelly and this and that and the third. A lot of that trial, I followed that trial. I did a little bit of blogging about it, but them parents should have went to jail. That's just how I feel about the R. Kelly trial. Yeah, he may have done what he done, and no, he wasn't right about what he did, but I still believe that those parents should have went to jail. Can I dance for y'all a little bit? What we dancing to? What happened? Cabbage Patch. What we doing? 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 Y'all crazy. Oh man. But yeah, Puffy could have really solidified Bad Boy, and he could have still had Bad Boy. Bad Boy still would have been around. He was already dipping his feet into the podcasting game. He already had Revolt TV, his own channel, his own things of that nature. And he messed it up. How you go from icon to loser? How you go from icon to menace? How? How? How you do that? How do you do that? Thank you. I will take my flowers. But I feel sad because I miss music like that. The 112s, the totals. Mary J. Blige is still out, but you can tell that Mary J. Blige is staying far away from Puffy. And if y'all go back, right, what was that? The BET Awards where they gave him his honors. And Puffy, I mean, when Mary looked like she didn't want to stand next to Puffy, When Mary looked like she didn't want to sit in that section where he was sitting at, when Mary looked like allegedly she was pregnant. Thank you. Right. You went from Diddy, Puffy, Brother Love to the devil. You are a terrorist on the low. Like, it's sad. It's sad the way he treated women. It's sad. But you know what's funny? Let me tell you what's funny. When Gene Deal, I believe he did the interview with the Art of Dialogue, and he said that Puffy, allegedly, because I'm going to still cover me and Gene Deal's ass, he said that Puffy smacked his mother. Right there, no man ain't smacking their mother. No real man is going to smack their mother. When he said he smacked his mother, and Gene Deal got on him for smacking his mother, right then and there, that should tell every lady about a man. You know a lot about a man when you see him interact with his mom. That tells you a lot. That'll tell you if he is a mama's boy. That just tells you everything about a man. When you see their relationship and they show these like little cringy clips of their relationship, how she wore the white nail polish and all of them are wearing the white nail polish. It's very weird, y'all. He lets all the females wear the white nail polish. Your mother have on the white nail polish. Why your mother got on the white nail polish like she your girl? Why? What are you trying to do? It's like a real they I feel like him and his mother have a weird relationship. I do. I do. A cookbook? No. I don't cook for a living, but if somebody asks me to make something, very much so. For a reason, I'm single. Very much so. Have many options, but I'm single for a reason. Right now, God is telling me to sit. I'm single for a reason. I'm I'm dating my business. And people don't understand when you building the business sometimes I can't have a distraction because my business, I'm gonna be so into my business. I'm not gonna it's not that I'm not gonna pay a man no mind, but a lot of men when they see a female grinding and grinding, they can't understand that. So what it is they become like little kids and shit. Now they need attention. And I can't. I can't right now. I can't. I'm trying to tell you, I can't. They be needing attention. Yes, I am. And when I get off this live, I'm going to start cooking me some fried chicken, some white rice, and some corn. Yeah, I wanted me some fried chicken. It was a choice today. That's what I went to the store for. It was a choice like fried chicken, spaghetti. Fried chicken, spaghetti. Then I thought about it. I said, I got hot sauce in my bag. So yeah, I picked the fried chicken. Still bought the meat, the stuff for the spaghetti, but I'm cooking the fried chicken tonight. Crazy thing is, I'm supposed to cook fried chicken for the outing for Friday, but it depends on how the weather looks. Like when I wake up, like around, I'll look at the weather for Friday again, because Mother Nature, it'll change, and then all of a sudden it'll be nice and hot. It won't rain. It won't do nothing. But I don't like going out when I know it's a picnic type of, like it's a cookout type of thing with this function. You have to get there early to set your table to get a good spot, especially if you selling items and stuff like that, because you want to be in a good location. You want to get out there early, but I'm not gonna get out. I'm not going out there early if I know it's gonna rain. I can't do it, and I'm not gonna go out there after a certain time because it doesn't make no sense. Because this function, it starts out at what 9 in the morning and then it ends like around 7. So Even if I was to go out there at 12, I feel like I'm late if I go out there at 12. I don't want to go out there at 12. I like to go to places like that if I can get me a good spot, feel the energy, get my table set up. I have a lot that goes on my table, a lot that I got to pack up and, do what I got to do, call my driver, make sure he's on point. I just don't want to, I just don't want to do all of those things and then it's going to rain. And I don't want it to rain on my stuff. I'm sorry. I can't have that. I make socks, all that. I make socks with the matching hats. Like, I don't want nothing to mess up my stuff. So I'll figure out if I'm gonna go there on Friday. If I do, I probably will go live. That'll be something cute. And then y'all can see one of the events that goes on in New York City. Because that goes on every hooky day. I know who's the organizer for it and everything of that nature. But I don't know about this weather. This weather in New York City is very iffy. And I noticed that a lot of kids is getting sick from this weather because it's like you dress like this one day and the next day you all over the place. I can't afford to do that. I can't. I just cannot. So I don't know. I'm having inventory come in. So I gotta break boxes down and count cups. A lot of boxes will be popping up at my door today in another couple of hours. So I gotta do that. Fried chicken. It's a lot. Get orders together that's going out there for Friday. It's crazy. Personal orders. People birthday cups and this and that and the third. People don't even want cups without a top no more. And I'm trying to put them red cups out of business. I'm not gonna lie. That solo cup, gotta go. My cup is better. It have a top. Majority of my cups come with a straw. All of them. A lot of my cups come with a straw. Unless it's like the glass, the wine glass. The wine glass doesn't come with the straw. But the wine tumbler comes with the straw. The sippy cup comes with the straw. All of those type of cups come with the straws. But yeah, I don't know what the weather's doing. The weather's iffy right now in New York City. I'm just looking out my window like we was just sunny yesterday. And if you think about it, it was sunny in New York, but it wasn't all of that. It wasn't all of that. I went out in a t-shirt, came back the next hour, and threw on a hoodie. That's how that was. That's how crazy it was. But yeah, very much on the healthy side. Thick. 6'2" and thick. So, but yeah, this puffy. I'm so disappointed in Diddy. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm just so disappointed. He could have stopped doing what he was doing. You had to keep going and going. It was like an adrenaline rush after a while. You trying to blow up allegedly Kid Cudi car. You mess with his dog. You just doing so many different things. It doesn't make no sense. Hi. But yeah, it just doesn't make no sense. I'm very disappointed in Diddy. As you from New York, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in Diddy. Very much disappointed in him. He could have took his career could have went to so many different heights. You understand what I'm saying? When he got that BET award, him and Jermaine Dupri, I believe, was supposed to do a verses. They never even got to do the verses. Now look, they can't do no verses. What did he gonna do the verses from jail? If he can do the verses from jail, then I know R. Kelly can do a whole concert from jail. Thank you so much. Natural, no makeup. This me and my skin. Water, water. I don't drink no soda. I don't eat no pork. I ain't never liked pork, so. But I don't drink no soda. Only thing type of soda it feel like soda is seltzer water. That's the only thing I drink is seltzer water that will come close to like with a bubble in it, unless it's champagne. Other than that, I don't drink no Pepsi, Dr Pepper, and no. Mm-mm. I stopped doing that for like over 10 years now. I don't, I can't. I can't, because it feels like you're getting dehydrated as soon as you take one sip. If I was to go take a sip of water, I would have to, if I was going to take a sip of Pepsi, I would have to drink at least 3 cups of water behind it. Because it's like you can feel it. When you don't drink something like that for a long time and then you try to go and drink it, you can feel it in your body like, oh, I'm so dehydrated. Why I'm so thirsty? That's that damn Pepsi. Yeah, I don't drink no. I don't even buy it. I don't even buy it. I was hate when I used to do my cookouts. I used to hate to buy soda, but other people like soda. But I'm a cranberry type of girl. I'm a cranberry, grapefruit juice. I'm that type of girl. Orange juice. You know, and if those are even a little bit, if they come off a little bit too sweet, I'm gonna put water in there. Right now, I'm drinking coffee, iced coffee. I've been up since 6 o'clock. 6. The day before that, I was up at 3. So when you're running a business, it takes a lot. People don't understand that. I be having my little business chronicles up here. It takes a lot. So a lot of small businesses, it's a lot. And I don't even call myself a small business. I don't even use the word small when it comes to my business. I ain't gonna even put that in the atmosphere. Small, small, where? No, we're not gonna say it's a small business. Big business. But yeah, Diddy Bob Diddy. I'm gonna get me a shirt that said Diddy did it. And put those on my table this summer. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Because this is sad. Here's the thing about him, and you heard that the Combs girls, I think I reported that the other day in one of my reels, they said they're not even going to college. And then I said to myself, is you going to have money to go to college? How you going to go to college? Your daddy ain't going to have no money. So now I guess he's trying to get, I seen a report yesterday, and it said that he's trying to get the guys, the sons, to take over Bad Boy. And I'm saying to myself, one of them fitting to be on trial his damn self. How him gonna take? You know what? I can't. Don't one of them have a sexual assault? Who's that? How he gonna take over something? He can't take over nothing. The only one with a clean rap sheet over there is them girls in Quincy. And him ain't even yours. Him, Albie Shores. Are y'all gonna go buy Albie Shore's book? I don't know. Why I feel like Albie Shore might be putting 20 on 10. But a lot of people say Albie Shore book is good. A lot of people that, in the journalist world, Mark Lamar Hill, he was talking about the Albie Shore book, and he already he already did an interview set up with Mark Lamar Hill, and now that he dropped the book, they can't even air the interview because of the book, because the book, he's promoting the book, and a lot of things that he told Mark is in the book, so Mark has to sit back and wait now. No. The boys' names? What, Diddy's son's names? Thank you. The Diddy son's names, Quincy and well, Quincy's not his. Christian Combs and King Combs. Yeah. No, this is a custom made wig. I told you I do hair too, so that's why I be busy. I've been busy all week. Hair still got to be done. That's my first business. Hair still. I've been doing that since I was 10 years old. I've been doing hair since I was 10. I'm 45. So, yeah, I've been doing hair for a long time. Had my own salon, ran other people's salons, and yeah, managed other people's salons. But no, I travel. I've always been a traveling hairstylist. Even when I had my own salon, I never stopped traveling. Child, thank you. My daughter is almost 30. My daughter. And they be like, "That's your daughter?" I be like, "Yeah, that's my daughter." Oh, we thought that was your sister, your little sister. I be like, "No, mm-mm, that's my daughter." And my daughter don't look her age neither. My daughter look like she's like a teenager, like a high school, junior high school. She don't look her age at all. Yes, Jean was in the courthouse yesterday. Jean was in the courthouse yesterday, and Jean almost got in. Like it was chaos. It be chaos in front of that courthouse. That's why I'm not even mad that I'm not like personally there. It be chaos, and I'm telling you, Tisa and the guy, Tisa tells on YouTube, she is so into this case. And you know what's funny? Got to give a shout out to her for real, because Tisa been breaking this story about Diddy for a long time, way before the trial last year. She's been on Diddy for a couple of years now. And she's been telling y'all this. So now that it's all coming out in the court, people were saying, "Oh, Tisa don't know what she's talking about. Oh, cancel Tisa. Tisa, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have no evidence." And now look. So she's doing her big one out there. But her and the guy almost they was arguing on her live. And she left the live up. Tisa tells on YouTube. Go look at those lives from yesterday. She was going, the guy that started yelling at her. "Oh, and if you do that one more time, it's going to be consequences." So she said, "What are you going to do?" Like he wanted to fight her because she got an exclusive from Gene. She was talking to Gene and he jumped in on it. And she was saying, "Don't you see me talking already?" And he was interrupting her live and talking over her as she was talking in her own live. So we can hear her, but we can hear him more. And he knew what he was doing. He was messing up our interview. That's what he was doing. He was messing it up. And he knew what he was doing. Gene ain't gonna get hurt. Y'all know who Gene is? You know how big Gene is? Somebody already tried Gene down there. And Gene almost got him. I'm gonna just say that. Gene almost got that if Gene would have laid hands on that person, Gene, it would have been a problem. Gene is big. Gene is tall and big. Like, yeah. When you see him, you just know he's some type of security for somebody, even in plain clothes. You just know. And then y'all forget, Gene is what, an ex-cop? He know how to handle himself out there. And people forget and they try to be clowns down there. And they try to play games down there. And Gene don't like letting people run up on him and everybody trying to run. Yo, it was soon as she started interviewing Gene, all the news outlets ran over there. All of them. And they started doing everything underneath the sun. Hi. Is it hot down there in Georgia? I got family in Georgia. I got a lot of family in Georgia. They want me to come down there. I go down there for the hair shows. Yes. And you know what's funny? Oh, nice. I know it is. I know it's hot down there. But Gene has always told the same story. His stories don't change. Gene has been telling these stories. The crazy thing is, Gene has been dropping books about these stories. And nobody has paid him no mind. Nobody. And now all of a sudden, boom. Everything Gene been saying too, been coming out in court. That's why Gene is down there. I don't think Gene got subpoenaed, but in case, he's down there sometimes. He's not down there every day, but when he can get down there, he's down there. Toronto, Canada. Yeah, it's very cool. Like, usually by Memorial Day, you would have thought it would have been hot. It was a nice Memorial Day. Thank God, because a lot of people was cooking out. The supermarkets was crowded in New York City. It was a nice Memorial Day, but the weather is still like, okay, we in spring mode still. We're gonna rain on you. We're gonna rain on you every chance we get. That's what it's given in New York City. Oh, we feel like rain. Boom, rain. It'll start raining, and you be like, "What the hell just happened?" And it's like the weather will change in 2.5 minutes, and you see how your keyboard banged, and your comment didn't come up. If you stop keyboard banging rudeness and stop trying to be disrespectful, maybe your comment will pop up. But until then, carry on and hit the like button and share it. You see how that happens? Look at God. Hi. Hi, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. I was only supposed to get on here for like a little minute. Yeah, God did that. God said we're not going to even put that in in her thing. We're not going to even put that in the queue for it can be shown because it got to be some type of rudeness. And if I tap it, I'm gonna be able to see it, but God won't let me do it. But yeah, y'all, it's just a lot been going on. But I think I'm gonna go live later on tonight, like real late, because then I can go over the transcripts from yesterday. I'm gonna try to go live. I'm not gonna promise nothing because I'm trying to tell you, I be working. I be working. I'm in the Bronx. I'm in the Bronx. I'm in the Bronx. And there's a lot going on in New York City. Like, they have like these food fairs that go on every Thursday. It's called a night out in Harlem. And it is so everything. And they sell everything down there. Everything. I love New York City in the summertime. I love it. They sell everything down there. And it's underneath the bridge. So eat, and they got a lot of food trucks and all of that stuff. New York is so dirty. Oh gosh. It's like hoodie weather. Like when I went out this morning, it was hoodie weather. When I went out yesterday, I left out in a short sleeve, nice little shirt. But then when I came back to go back out at 7:30, I put back on another hoodie. It's hoodie season to me. It's that in between weather. If you want to be nice and warm and you don't want to wear a jacket, but you know if you wear a t-shirt, you're gonna be cold, hoodie. Right. Exactly. That's why I just like when he said it was dirty, I was like, ew. Yeah, man. Nice. Nice. But what is the ghetto? I be asking people that all the time. What is like the ghetto? How is? Oh, you acting ghetto? Like how do you act ghetto? What is that? What do you? How does that work? Because I'm dead serious. I be asking questions. People be like, "But where are you from?" And I be like, "I'm from," and they be like, "Oh, so you from over there?" I be like, "No, that's your brain. Your brain is from over there." I don't know. People. No, when people be like, "Oh, you acting so ghetto." I'll be like, "How do you act ghetto? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Am I acting? You know?" Yeah, I need to make a trip to Georgia. I need to really make a trip to Georgia. I'm trying to really get there because I got a lot of business down there, and I want to see a lot of things down there that I can get my hands into. Is just flying. Even though I can take a train, but it's just the flying. It's just the flying. It Didn't they just have a plane go down just last week? See, this is what I'm talking about. Ever since he became, president again, everything that's went is all over the place. It is. You see how you use that word project? You see that? I don't use that word. That's a word that y'all adopted from the man. I don't use that word. I don't. People like you from the projects, I'd be like, what? No. That's New York City Housing Authority. That's mixed you houses. I don't use because what it is they put so much bad energy into those type of words, like, oh, that's the projects. And I'd be like, no, bitch, your brain is a project. That's just, and I will reply like that to anybody that says it. It's like, no, that word project is only used now like that because black people live in New York City housing. And the crazy part about New York City housing is white people made a lot of people, somebody made up that word project to try to be funny towards black people. Okay? Here's the thing about New York City housing and what people don't understand. Like me, I have multiple businesses. When I put my income paperwork in, it hit different. It hit different. My rent is, yeah. So it just hit different. No. It ain't, they're going to look at, I can't even get a program, on the program, go around the program. They're going to be like, miss, you have 3 businesses in your tax paperwork. What do you think you're doing? My money tax bracket is a little bit different. So people don't realize that. Even when people, I notice that people that work downtown, inside the housing offices and all of that, Broadway and all that, they live in New York City housing. But it goes, your income and your rent, it goes accordingly. And if you have a high income, then you have a high rent. So it's crazy. Yeah. And you see what he's trying to do with that, Section 8. Yeah. He only wants you to be on it for like 2 years. So here's the thing. If it's a 2 year wait, you want people to only be on it for 2 years. And here's the thing about these programs that I don't like. People will sit on a program and get lazy and stay on it like welfare. Like, stop. Why are you having back to back kids just for you to stay on welfare? And that's another thing that he's trying to like do. He doesn't want you on welfare. If you have like 5 or 6 kids, the rest after that you can't put on welfare. And I agree with that because I've noticed that people will sit on welfare and be like, yeah, so I'm gonna have this baby. Yeah, for real, you're gonna have a baby so you can stay on welfare, so you can not go find a job. That's weird to me. I've been working since, like I said, I've been doing hair since I was 10. I don't did modeling, hair, security, high profile security. Like I don't did a lot of things, but I've always done hair. I never stopped doing hair, even with jobs where I work for other people and clock in. I've always made it so I had my own business on the side, always. That's just been me. I've always been a hustler like that. Like, yeah, I'm going to clock in for you, but I'm going to go do those box braids right after I clock out. That's how I always been. Yeah, yeah. Because it's like, why are you still sitting on government assistance doing that when you are sound mind and body? People, let me tell you something what I noticed too. After the C-19, people have gotten lazy. Yeah, hair is a good skill to have. You can do hair anywhere. Hair is a good skill, and I was self taught. Nobody sat down and was like, oh, do this and loop that and braid that. I'm self taught. Yeah, hair's a good business. You can, here's the thing about hair. No robot gonna be able to do it. No robot. Here's the thing that you're gonna need your hair done, dead or alive. Somebody's gonna have to do your hair while you get in that casket to make you look good. Here is a multi-million-dollar business. Yes, it is. Yep, yep. And you can get a student loan. That's what I did. I went and got a student loan. Sure did. Got a student loan, but see, I was already working when I was in hair school. So my teachers was like, Eve can just teach the class because she knows what she's doing. That's why she's over there bored. My teacher always looked at me when I was in hair school and was like, "Oh, so you bored?" No, I'm just finished my mannequin. I'm done. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm done. Like I was just going through the motions to get the certificate that I need to get and the hours that I need to get. I was just going through the motions because I already knew some of the stuff. I knew a lot of the stuff already. It was a lot of times the teacher would be like, well, Eve, can you come up here and teach the class because you you relate with them because you a student and you know what you're doing. So maybe you can explain it a little bit better than me, and that's what I used to do. And I used to get extra credit. Look at my alarm going off for 2:30. I think, right? Is it 2:30? Yeah, it's 2:30. That's why I want to go to the beauty show because with the packages from the beauty show in Atlanta, Atlanta is the one the hair show in August is the last big hair show in Atlanta for Barner Brothers. That's their last big hair show. I like to go to those shows because if you buy the big package, it'll come with your plane ticket, your hotel, and if you buy the big package, it'll come with classes. And you can get the wristband for VIP for the whole weekend. And you can go eat at certain, as long as you have that wristband, you can eat at certain locations for free. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, here's a good business. Here is a good business to do. It really is. Ooh, New Orleans. New Orleans, the party capital. I'm doing a set of cups. They is a group of ladies get ready to go to Mardi Gras in August. I think it's in August or something like that, right? They want me to do, or she's having a Mardi Gras theme. I know I have to make the order, and the order is a very big order for cups. It's like 45 to 50 cups. By the time she hit me back, it'll be 60 because there's a lot of them going, and they all need cups with their initials on them, and it's all Mardi Gras colored themes. So everybody will get a Mardi Gras color cup with their initial on it. I hear about Bourbon Street. Oh, so she must be having like a Mardi Gras themed party. And I know they all are going to New Orleans though. I know that for a fact. and I know it's in August because she has to she already started paying her down payment, her deposit for the order. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It really is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting done. I'm gonna have to start that order next month if I can have all of them done and still keep up with my orders at the same time. Yeah, I always hear about it. My friends been down there a lot of times. I work so much, I haven't been able to I haven't been able to travel in a long time. A long, long time. So, yeah, that's why I said I need to really go to Atlanta. I really do. Yeah, you got to be on point when you go down there. I heard. You really got to be on point. Like, your eyes and your ears definitely got to stay open down there. And that's why, and that's another reason why I make cups with, I like to do my cups with the tops. I love when people ask for like a sippy cup, because the sippy cup comes with the top is clear, and your shore girl's right there. It's very hard for you to slip something in. You see, it's hard for me to pull the top off, right? I'm struggling to pull this top off because it's vacuum sealed. So it's very hard. You can barely see the hole for the shore, and the shore is metal. So, and it comes with the shore cleaner. This one too. Very hard for you to pull the top off. You can even take your shore out of this one right here and close it right up. I can't, because you never know who's trying to slip you a Mickey. You just never know. You never know. You can't trust everybody. Yes. Yes, they do. They do have the hair shows in the Superdome. And isn't Essence Festival down there too? Yeah. A lot of my cups like that, my top, my shore, this is to my personal cup. All of them have a vacuum seal. And this is the 20-ounce tumbler. I use this one for coffee. And then I have my sippy cup when when I be sipping. It might be a sip type of day because puffy. But even a lot of my cups come with the top. Even if they don't come with a short, they come with a top. Now my flutes. I sell flutes that have tops, but those flutes are very different because they cost a lot of money though. They cost a lot of money. One set of flutes have a top and one set don't. Yeah, but I sell a lot of different cups. I even sell the coffee mugs. And my coffee mugs, you can put your name on it and have a top. It have all the things to it. Yeah, it's very hard for you to slip something in somebody's cup to have a top. And the crazy, here's the thing. If you don't pay attention to this cup, if the shore is not in here, you wouldn't even notice the top because it's so clear. You wouldn't even notice it. You wouldn't even notice it. You'll be trying to put something in somebody's drink, and the whole top is right there. That's me tapping on the top. The whole top is right there. So I like cups with tops. Yes, I sell cups. You can go to my Instagram, EVE_DA_weave, like hair weave. And if you see something that you like, you can order it and I will ship it to you. Shipping and handling is free. I gotta go do a post office drop tomorrow. Yeah, I have personal coffee cups. I have Starbucks cups. I have a lot of cups. I sell Crocs. I sell clutch bags. I sell fanny packs, hats, sun visors. Yeah, and you can personalize it. I have a lot of the pictures on my Instagram, and I have a lot of pictures in my reels, like the stuff that be behind me, the cups and stuff that be behind me on my reels. That's my stuff. The IG is EVE, like Adam and Eve, underscore DA underscore weave. 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 Oh, I sell all the Crocs. I got a lot of Crocs. Crocs, even the Croc sandals. Mm-hmm. Me and my daughter got a matching pair of Crocs sandals. But I have the sippy cup to go to mine. I have the hat to go to mine, and I have the fanny pack to go to mine. Like it was like a 4-piece matching set that I made for myself. And then when everybody started seeing it, it was like, oh my god, I can't order all 4 pieces. But then see people, and that's called the black box because I have my own black boxes. Tyler Perry got his black box, but I got my own black boxes. And I even do the kids' baby sneakers. The baby sneakers come in a black box, but they come in like a heart shaped box. It depends on the size of the feet. And I have my own boxes. My boxes for my sneakers and my Crocs and stuff like that is very heavy duty. Those one of those boxes you'd be like, oh, I gotta keep this box because it's so heavy. But yeah, I sell a lot of different stuff. Flask for liquor that you pour your liquor in. I sell those too. And I can match it like to your Crocs. I can match it to your fanny pack. I can match it to your sippy cup. Yeah. People order it. Like some people order stuff in pieces. Like let's say you order the Crocs 1 month. Okay, you got your Crocs. Oh Eve, I need a cup to match my Crocs now. I go look at the picture. Go look at your Crocs because I take a picture and a video of everything. I go look at the picture, go look at the Crocs. Oh, your Crocs is white, gold, and black. Okay. Which sippy cup you want? You want the black sippy cup, the black sippy cup, or the white sippy cup? Which will be like a white base or a black base. And then I go according to there, and I pronounce your name, and then I make the sippy cup. And then I'll use the same stones from that I use your Crocs. I'll put those same stones in pearls, and then I'll use them for your sippy cup. Like this mix came from somebody's cup. It's white, gold, and black. Which is funny because this lady wants the white, gold, and black on her wine tumbler on the base of the bottom. The base of the bottom is gonna be pearls and stones. But then my wine tumblers are different. I can stop here and sell it like that, but I put charm pieces, bracelets around my wine tumblers. That's what makes my wine tumblers different. Yeah, I make charm bracelets and everything. Yeah, so yeah, you'll have your wine tumbler, and you'll have your charm pieces hanging from it. It looks really pretty once it's all done. But I have a lot of them in my reels. Like if you go to my reels, there's a lot of different cups in my reels. A lot of different colors, a lot of different cups. I bedazzle some, and or I'll do mostly pearl. This cup right here, I'm gonna do this whole cup. I can leave this cup plain, but she ordered it with her name on it, with a pearl, with a pearl setting mixed with rhinestones, which means I'm gonna deck this whole cup out with pearls and rhinestones, even all through the name and everything. And it's gonna be a different type of cup. So you will see it like this, cat one way, and then when you see it again, you be like, you put all those pearls on it. She ordered it covered with pearls, or you can get it covered with rhinestones. Mine that I be drinking out of, mine is covered with rhinestones because it matches my bag, it matches my sneakers, it matches my clutch, it matches my other wine tumbler. Like I have a 5-piece set at this point because I keep adding to that collection. So you can always add. You can always order the cup 1 month and then say, you know what? Now I need a set of Crocs, or I need a fanny pack, or I need a clutch. I even have the fans, and I do the fans according to what you already have. Like if you want a fan to match your Crocs, boom. And my fans don't go on batteries. My fans are rechargeable. My fans are rechargeable. They come with the charger piece and everything. Yeah, I don't play that. No, I had to find a fan that didn't have like battery operated, because a fan that's battery operated is going to run out. But my fans are 3 speeds and they chargeable. So I found some good fans and I have them in all colors. So, but the sippy cup, the sippy cups are everything right now. Yes, blackberry wine is everything. I was just drinking the Shutters Homes Fusion, but the peach. Shutter Homes have a new line of wine, and it's called Fusions. Last week I had the berry fusion, and it was with mixed berries. That was everything. Now, yesterday I drank the last bit of the peach fusion. Oh my God, the peach fusion is everything. DoorDash is my bestest friend. That and Amazon. If I need something, I've ordered something at 3 o'clock in the morning from DoorDash. DoorDash is my bestest friend. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I order. If I got, I don't even. I haven't been inside of a liquor store in months. Once I got my little routine of what liquors I want and what store I want to order from off of DoorDash, it's over. So I usually order like from the same liquor store on DoorDash because I know they got it. You drunk or drink? Stop drinking and start guzzling. You see how God be working on me? You see how God be working on me? Mm, certain things just don't even need a comment, child. God don't did it. listen, listen. I haven't tried everything because I can't even. I don't. I'm allergic to mango, so they have a mango fusion, and I can't even drink it. I can't even smell it because I know I'm gonna break out in hives. So I make sure I tap the peach one because it's easy to tap the wrong one. No, I ordered the big ones from DoorDash. I ordered the big bottles of wine. They have the small ones, they have the real pocket sized ones, and then they have the real big ones. I always order the big ones because I know I'm gonna have it for a long time because I don't drink like that. So I know I'm gonna have it for a long time. But yeah, you just gotta find the right size and which store you want to order from or for DoorDash. That's all. But yeah, but I'm about to get my butt back to work. But like I said, if you want to order something, you can go right to my DMs on Instagram and I'll reply to you real fast and I can send you some extra pictures that's probably not even on Instagram because I do baby baskets and baby gifts and everything. Yeah, a lot. And I don't make no is a baby basket that the baby is going to be able to keep. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just the food is they messing with a lot of food. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Lovely T on YouTube. She be talking about the food and everything, and the way that you can see when you go in your supermarket and stuff be missing. You can tell that something is missing, especially if you go in that supermarket and you is missing. You can just tell. But I'm about to get off this live because in a minute they'll be getting out of court. And I want to go read the court documents because I want to see what's going on. Plus, I'm waiting for somebody to call me from the courthouse. I'm waiting for somebody to call me. They gonna call me. I wish I could have been there, but the way it's going down there, I'm happy I'm not. It's too much chaos. It's too much chaos. Amal Wiggins is down there. I know that. Tisa's down there. I know that. I know Lauren from the Breakfast Club be going down there sometimes. I don't know if she was down there today, but those two right there, Tisa and Amon, they've been on it. They've been on it. They doing a big one down there. They really are. So let me go. Let me go to work. It was fun vibing with y'all. It was fun talking about the things of the things of the things. But I'm about to get back to these orders. They gotta go out tomorrow. They gotta go. Later, y'all.